Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggy here now. And for dude, let's get on to the actual video for today here. Today, sorry for the actual late upload for today. But and for the like I said, let's just get on to it. Today, we'll be reacting to a newer video that recently came out just a few hours ago today that I wanted to go ahead and check out. Now, this episode, no, that's episode. Now, this video came out by Enrith, so please go check them out. Link down below. And of course, without any further ado, it says in the, it's called In the Room Where You Sleep. It's an FNAF SFM. So overall, I wanted to go ahead and check it out. It looked really interesting. And of course, aside from that, though, without further ado, please go check out the original song itself here. And then aside from that, though, like I said, go check them out. They work really hard, deserve support, so please go check them out. And without any further yapping, like I said, link down below. Let's get right down to it. I'm excited. Ooh. Yo, okay. That surprised me. Yo, is that sick?
I saw something sitting on your bed. I saw something touching your head in the room where you sleep. In the room where you sleep. Where you sleep.
Fun. Yo, so. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Damn. Okay. That was so. Yo. This looks so sick. Okay.
I saw something sitting on your bed. I saw something touching your head in the room where you sleep. In the room
Okay, that's so.
where you sleep. Where you sleep. Where you sleep.
Yo, this beat goes hard. But it's sick. The box match in the background. Sick. Oh, this looks so good. That bitch is so peak. But he's so peak now. I'm making big. Okay. Where you sleep. A little breathing effect there. I love that. Okay. Oh. Dang. Bro got caught. Okay. I love the lighting itself. It kind of moving to shine over the. I love that. I love that. That was so sick. Okay. Before I start gushing, yo, that was so cool. I love it. No. Okay, calm down. Okay, without any further ado, let me just go ahead and get my general thoughts of video stuff here out there. Starting off the main three factors themselves here: beat itself, there's vocals, and major stuff here. Let's get down to it. Now, of course, I'm going in a little bit of a robot mode right now. Just gonna go ahead and be a little bit more bland with this one. Like I said, let's start off with the actual beat stuff here, then move on to the actual vocal work and lyrics themselves here, then end off with the actual animation stuff here. Because I'm a little hyped. I'm a little too hyped. Let me just get into it. Now though, going on to the actual beat stuff here, the beat stuff here was immaculate. I love it. It was really, 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 really well done. So well constructed, and overall so good. I love the beat stuff here. It's so, what's the word for it? It almost feels like horror kind of put into a song kind of rhythm here. It feels like you're watching not like a horror movie, maybe more of a horror slash survival movie, maybe something like that. Whereas like you're trying to survive this kind of like almost this like omnipotent force that's with you. It's even in your room kind of deal here going on. And I love that. I love that so much, especially with all the mentions of it being in your room and being in your house. It's very frightening and I love that just so much. But overall, aside from like I said, overall, it just has this sort of vibe to it. It has just this sort of vibe to it that I'll get to later on. But overall, it feels a little homely with a little bit of just the drums and the guitar, kind of how they play. It seems like, it's almost trying to make you comfortable in a way. And then there's just these other aspects to it, like these little, like, long, haunting howls that just make the songs just seem wrong in a way. And I love that just a ton. But aside from, like I said, my yapping, I'll hold it on to it for later on. Like I said, I just love it. I just love all these little elements here that come together to make an amazing, amazing song. And overall, they're so good. Overall, very, very nice. I love them. But then for do, let's get on to the actual shit's done. Oop. Actually, give me a second here. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I was just inspecting my phone because the case itself was cracking. Aside from that, like I said, let's move on to the actual vocal work and lyrics themselves here because I'm just yapping. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, going on to the actual vocal work and lyrics themselves here, I love them. They're perfectly haunting. They're perfectly horrific. And they're overall so well done. I love it. I love the amount of passion, heart, and just emotion that they put into the song itself. It's just, it just sounded so good. And overall, it was very, very pleasing to my ears. I loved it. It was so good, and overall very, very nice. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. But aside from that, like I said, beat itself amazing. Vocals and lyrics themselves are amazing. And speaking of the lyrics themselves, let's get up to those. Let's get to those very briefly. Let's get into it. Now, of course, the lyrics themselves here are peak. I love them. I love the song. The song just sounds so good. And overall, it's also mainly due in part to the actual lyrics themselves here. They're overall really well constructed. Gave an amazing foundation for the song itself. And overall, gave such a great foundation for this entire video. I loved it. It was incredible. And it's just so good because a lot of these segments do kind of relate to, well, for certain segments, when they're played, there's certain parts of the song and stuff that are played, and of course, yeah, animation kind of just reflects this. I said that in such a roundabout way. I apologize. Like I said, just certain parts of the animation stuff here really do reflect the lyrics themselves. Kind of what they're talking about. Like they're in your bedroom, or like where they sleep in your room, and then you'll see like the FNAF 4 room or the FNAF 4 bedroom, and then you'll just see all the animatronics there. I love it. I love it so much, and I love how it kind of just overlaps there. I just love it. Like I said, lyrics themselves here also really well done. Now let's go into the actual animation stuff here, and I got a lot of words for this one. Overall, the animation stuff here, it was so good. It was so good. I loved it. Everything about it was so perfect and so nice to just look at. It was amazing. And overall gave such a weird feeling in a way. Like I was like, it genuinely sent a chill up my spine every now and then. But overall, it was so well put together, so well constructed, so good to look at. And like I said, it just looked amazing. It was immaculate. And there was no flaws that I can really, tell from. And of course, there's a lot of things that I really want to get into later on. But aside from, like I said, overall, the animation stuff here, so good. I loved it. It was amazing. And overall, so delicious. Such a great, such a great dessert. Good. But aside from that, without any further ado, like I said, please go check out the actual original stuff here. Link down below. They worked really hard on this. Like you could tell just from the animation stuff here alone, just how hard they put into, how hard they worked on this video. So like I said, please go check them out. Link down below. And of course, there's the link at the end card of the video. But aside from that, without any further ado, if you made it to the half point itself here, please go ahead and hit the like button, of course, right there. And of course, hit the subscribe button, as it just helps out with the channel itself and just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. But aside from that, without any further ado, let's get on right to actually, before I do that, quick mentions, notification bell. if you want to be notified for any future video as soon as it comes out. I try to upload at least twice a day. So I said, if you're interested in catching those uploads, go ahead and go ahead and hit the notification bell for the next time upload. And of course, aside from that, though, leave a comment down below detailing your favorite part of the video itself, whether it was the actual just song itself, the vocals, or the beat, and of course the actual animation itself here. What was your favorite thing about it? Was it the animation, the beat, the vocals, or something else? Or maybe like just some other thing, maybe the plot itself or the story, or maybe the something even along the line of the actual just creators themselves. Like I said, leave your thoughts and opinions on this stuff here down below. Without any further ado, now let's continue the actual deep dive of the video stuff here. Let's get right down to it. Now, of course, going on to the deep dive itself here, what I kind of get into, I kind of just get more into depth on the video stuff here, starting off with the beat, going on to the actual vocals themselves, and then going on to the actual animation stuff here. So then, beat, vocals and lyrics, animation stuff here, basic structure, but I get more into the nitty gritty, I get more into the details, and I get more into like the I get more into the main like more into the meat of no more into the plot, by the way, more into like the details themselves. Anyways, sorry about that. I just made that sound really weird. Anyways, like I said, let's just get into it. Now, going on to the actual just beat stuff here first. Like I said, the beat stuff was immaculate. Listen to this song; it sounds so good, and you can hear it just immediately off rip. You can hear this like little howling in the wind, like this sort of like unnaturalness to it, and then at some point during this entire video stuff, it just changes. Like, listen to this. Like, just the beat itself has such a jammy vibe. Just like do no 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 do no 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 do 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 do. Sorry about that. Like, so it just has such a vibe, such an energy to it that like almost feels like lively and just feels so like what's the word for it? Energetic and just so like joyful in a way. But aside from though, and then we get into the actual just main part itself. But like I said, just the beat itself is so good.
Sitting on your bed, I saw something touching your head. Where you sleep in the room, where you sleep, where you sleep.
Then you hear this like thundering in the background of it. And then you hear the thundering in the background and stuff. Almost like this sort of like entities like approaching you. It's running and dashing. Like, listen to this. Sorry, that's my imitation of a running stance. Sorry about that. And then you just get right into the thick of it, and it just sounds so interesting here. Like, listen to this. And then another part that I want to mention here, this thundering in the background, this sort of horrific sound. Sorry about that. Jeez, had a my camera is working a little oddly here. Like I said, just that thundering in the background sounds almost what's the word for it? Malicious in a way. And I love how it sounds here. This thunderous almost like haunting kind of sound approaching, getting louder, getting more just what's the word for it? Like more repetitive. It just sounds so menacing in a way, and it just sounds so like ominous, and I love that just so much. It's so cool and overall very well done, and completely offsets the sort of lively, homely feeling that you're getting in the beginning itself here. And overall, like I said, I love that. I love that so much. It works out so well for the song itself. It's just so big. I love it. I love it so much. It works so well here. It's just so good. And like I said, there's a lot of things that can really separate the extra beat and stuff here. And another part that I want to get into is what was it, like this segment right here. Like, just listen to this this little change in tone that happens here. A lot of the actual just thundering itself here is cut out, and we just get this more like melodic kind of tone here. Or melodic is almost like a jingle, basically. Like, listen to this. And then we get right to the thundering, and then it stops. I love that. Like I said, there's a lot of elements here that sound almost lively and energetic and joyful, but there's also a lot of elements that sound more ominous, horrific, and kind of just well, malicious. And I love that. I love that so much, and I love the duality itself here. It just brings so much here. And especially for this video itself here, I love it so much. It's so well done. It's so perfect here. And overall, like I said, I love it. I love their selection of music itself here. It's overall peak. But without any ado, let's get on to the actual vocal work there. So let's get on to it. Now, of course, with the vocals themselves, like, they were good. Especially for the beginning itself, like, I
Something sitting on your bed.
that's ominous, bro. Go to that.
I saw something touching your
Like,
head.
say that, but
Where you sleep in the room where you sleep, where you sleep.
that's the last thing you want to hear from anybody. And then you get better run. Run, better hide. Oh, God. Like, just that tired, segment itself here just illustrates why this song is, these songs' vocals sound so good and overall work incredibly well with the actual just song itself. I love it. Just this sort of, like I said, ominous, horrific kind of just terror. It's in there. It's honestly so apparent. Even in the vocals themselves, it's like, you better run, you better hide. And of course, like, it's just almost said with such a venomous kind of, like, it's just said with such venom. Like, it's just like you better run, like you better hide, cause I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna literally destroy you. And then of course, in the beginning we heard that, of course, very ominous line of, I saw something touching your head, something in your bedroom, and it watches, it's in there while you sleep. Like, bro, who would ever want to hear that? No cap. Who would ever want to hear that? I don't. Do you? Put a comment down below. But aside from the, like, said over the extra visuals themselves here, or the visuals, the vocals themselves here are so perfect. I love it so much. It's it's so good. Over very well done. The amount of heart, passion, emotion, and just in general, just the performance itself here entirely was amazing. I love it just so much. It's so incredible. So good. And overall, very nice and very juicy. Pause. No diddy. Anyways, let's get on to the actual lyrics themselves. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, going on to the actual lyrics themselves here. Overall, though, I love it. I love the lyrics themselves here. They're structured incredibly well. Great, just provide such a great foundation for the actual song itself here. And overall, they're very cool. They're very cool. And very nice. And I love them so much. Especially for that little beginning segment itself here. Like I said, you better run, you better hide. And as bro is basically being cornered. It's just kind of ironic in a way. And I hate that. I hate that image right there. Please don't ever show that to me again. But aside from, like I said, overall, though, just the actual like the actual lyrics themselves are incredibly well done, super ironic at certain points, and overall very nice. I love them. They're incredible and overall very good. But aside, like I said, overall the lyrics themselves are really well done, so perfect and overall very nice. Now let's go on to the actual visuals themselves here. The visuals themselves here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, I do want to begin this little segment with the actual beginning of the video stuff here. Like I said, this segment just is so good. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a little strange. It did look a little weird here because of the, like, the darkness kind of made this look a little bit fuzzier. But I think it's just kind of like the fog itself that's kind of floating around him. Because immediately when, like, the lighting itself, it just picked up, it just looks so good. It just looks so nice. And then just, bam. And by the way, these models look filthy. They look disgusting. I don't know why. I feel like there's just so much dirt and mold on these, not just these actual characters themselves. And this model kind of just reflects that they're like old or something. Like,
I saw something sitting on
hold on. Let me go back a little bit. There was something there. Like, ooh, there we go. Ooh, what the? Ooh, I don't ever want to see that. Don't ever show that to me again. And then there's, of course, Foxy. And then overall, like I said, just overall, I love how it just does that. It just does that. It just flashes off these images, like, of the nightmares. Give me a second here. Anyway, sorry about that. Like I said, lyrics themselves are really well structured. Now let's go on to the actual lyrics themselves here. I'm being a little too loud. I'm very much annoying people. Okay. They had to quickly send me a message. Let's just wrap this up. Let's go on to the actual lyrics themselves here last, and then, of course, we'll end it off. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, of course, going on to the actual visuals themselves here, they're amazing. They're great. They look so good. And overall, I love them. the models themselves here are peak, excellently picked. Well, excellently well picked, very well utilized, and overall look incredible throughout all of the scenes here that I'm seeing. There's honestly no shots here that honestly don't look great. There's a lot of them that just look amazing and overall very screenshot worthy. I love it. I love it so much. But aside from the like I said overall, visuals themselves here very nice. Models themselves here very perfect. The lighting itself here one of the best that I've ever seen. It looks incredible, and there's a lot of things that I can really just show to kind of reflect that. Then of course the actual just animation flow and animation style itself here are honestly dark, gritty, and also just so well done. I love the styles that they pick here, especially for the FNAF 2 animatronics, at least the unwithered ones, as they have just this disturbing look to them that I think is very emphasized in this video itself here, especially for those few scenes that I was showing you guys. And overall, I just love it. I love how they utilize that. I love how they kind of just channel that here, and that's overall very cool, and I love it a lot. But aside from that, like I said, just the actress animation flow itself here is also very well done. Like honestly, just the actress just way that the animatronics moves themselves here is so cool, so nice, and overall very nice. Just it just looks great. It looks so good, and overall I love it. I love it so much, and overall I can't find any flaws here so far at least. And overall it just looks great. Even like the little ending segments themselves, like this looks so good. Like look at this. Love that too. I just these scenes look so good, especially for this ending scene with William themselves here. It just looks great, and there's a lot of things that I can really just kind of show that honestly demonstrate this. Like this looks so good. I love this little art style they got going on here. It's great, and overall very nice. But aside from like I said, overall though, lighting itself here, immaculate animation flow, so good. Models themselves are really well picked, and of course the actresses, styles themselves here, very well executed, and overall looked incredible. I love the nitty or the gritty and dark kind of just almost texture slash filter that they got going on here. Like this entire place just seems filthy, dirty, and then of course just like somewhere you wouldn't want to stay in too long because you feel like you're gonna get tetanus if you're staying there for too long. And overall, I love it. I love it so much. It's very well emphasized, very well done, and overall very well executed. Without any further ado, that does kind of get through all my time for the video for today. So like I said, please go check it out. The actual video itself here, link down below, and card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video. So please go check it out. And aside from another end card right there for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that as well. But aside from that, like I said, subscribe, or hold on. Go ahead, hit the like button, and of course, subscribe as it just helps out so much to the channel. So it just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. And of course, aside from that, to also go ahead, notification bell. Please go ahead and check out the actual video itself here as well. I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Like I said, link down below, end card, other end card. Let me gather my thoughts. I'll be right back. Anyways, as I was saying, like, subscribe. Jeez, this is kind of weirding me out, as these are not actually really things that are right there. But aside, like I said, overall, please go ahead and hit the notification bell for the next time I upload if you're interested in catching a new video as soon as you can. And of course, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on this subject, whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. And of course, what do you think about the actual itself here? Do you like it? Did you hate it? And of course, what was your favorite part? The bit itself, there's the vocals, or of course the animation stuff here. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say, and of course what your opinions on it are, and what you kind of value more in the video. But aside from that, hope you guys have a great day. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and of course if you are sick or are not feeling well, I hope you guys take plenty of medicine and get plenty of rest, and of course to recover as fast as you can. But aside from that, without further ado, that does kind of end off on my time today. So like I said, take care, stay safe, and I'll be seeing you boys tomorrow. Bye bye for now though.